double check everything. Let me double check everything real quick before I start. Let me see here. Check. Alrighty. So, all right. So welcome to the Q&A live stream. Actually, let me go ahead and edit the title here, real quick. There we go. All right. So, hello. So welcome to the my Q&A live stream. Originally, this was supposed to be this was supposed to happen yesterday, but found out I didn't have the live stream stuff activated, so I had to wait till today to do the live stream. So, yeah, this is probably the first time I'm going to do something like this for this channel. I'm actually going to be on here for about an hour. So that means you can ask me anything about the what was it? My first 2 years and everything else. Oh, Cord. All right. I'm doing really good. Core Devil. I am actually. Well, thing is that I'm kind of thankful that I actually had a video already set up last week because despite I had acute bronchitis a couple weeks prior, I ended up catching the flu, which has been going really bad around the area. So I'm actually doing okay now. I've finally gotten over the flu, and I'm actually doing okay. Big Tuna Entertainment. Um, you know, he might appear in the next video. I think he might appear in the next video and everything else. I just have to think up something this week, this coming week. Though, of course, I gotta make sure I spend some time to actually work on the video because I know I got a bit of a hectic, busy week next week. When will you stop making grounded videos out of Caillou? I don't think I'll ever stop making videos out of Caillou. I mean, I think those the grounded videos of Caillou are pretty have been pretty popular. I mean, I know that the Caillou Goes to the Strip Club, which was actually um, which was actually I I know that was the strip club one was actually an idea by Big Tuna Entertainment. I keep on forgetting to credit him on that one. But I think the only videos I'll probably stop is the Life After Hollywood High because the last video wasn't that didn't get that many views. Despite there was some pretty funny stuff in that one, like the Larry Show bit. But I think Life at Hollywood High was just an experiment. I mean, it's an experiment, so there'll probably be no more of the Life After Hollywood High. I think I want to just stick more with the Caillou Gets Grounded videos because those tend to be more interesting. Of course, and speaking of that, I mean, if anyone really wants me to make a video, request a video, a Caillou Gets Grounded video, please be free to do so in the comments in any of the new videos. I mean, I'll compile a list and see which ones will get. I think will be really good. I mean, I did that last time. I'll continue more. Yeah, I'm because I know I might try some other stuff with the Hollywood High software. That's what I'll probably do. Is Miss Sarah going to come back? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure because I know I killed her off this in that little story series I did this summer where it had Oliak in there. Request: Caillou gets caught watching Jackass gets grounded. Okay. I love that, Big Tuna. I'll definitely do that one. And uh hello, Khalil Johnson cartoon movie 2003. Alrighty. Pretty much I was kind of late because this Q&A was supposed to happen like earlier this month because October 5th this year was my 2-year anniversary of this channel happening and everything else, and I was kind of late in the game because so much stuff happened here and there. Me getting sick didn't really help and all that stuff, and other stuff within my actual personal life, which I won't get into much detail about. Kind of delayed that, so it has been some situations here and there that kind of pushed this back a lot later than usual. Hmm. So, anyone got any questions about some of the video, like like histories of some of the videos and everything else? I will happily answer some of the stuff here and there because I know I did the that one special video where I talked about some of like the behind the scenes stuff and everything else. But there's some interesting behind the scenes stories with some of the videos. Like for example, so I know Core Devil's question about the Sour going to come back. Interesting enough, the Miss Sour turning into a teeth teacher was actually inspired after I had a really bad day at work. There's some videos that were actually made for me just to get like stress out from work because sometimes I had some really bad days at work, and the only way I could, you know, be able to distress is making some of these videos and all that stuff. Let's see here. Right. I'm just glad I got this water here. Alrighty. Let's see. Actually, what I'll do is I'm actually going to go back into some of my old comments on some of the older videos. You see here. See here. What's interesting is that sometimes I get like sometimes I get some of these troll comments, and I'm going to read some of them right now if anyone's interested. For example, like there's one that said like I press this all of this like on your videos, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be a lot. That's like when I read that comment for the first time, I was like, yeah, that's a waste of time right there. And of course, back when I was not feeling so good and all that stuff, when I was out with acute bronchitis, I do appreciate some of the get well soon messages and all that stuff from on the community posts. Here. I'm gonna read this one question from Caillou Plays Hide and Go Poop from Marty Ammett, which was, why is Rosie's hair brown? So this is probably going to be the one personal question I will actually answer because it does goes in personal. I am a little bit colorblind for certain colors. So that's pretty much the only answer because I am colorblind for certain colors here and there. Then remember what was it? And then here's one from the thoughts on CGI Caillou. HM Kid official channel hashtag back to school. In Paul's voice, hey Circoli the amazing. What if CGI Caillou disappeared? Um, Pretty much I know what I said on the videos. I honestly don't care anymore because it's just it just started. I mean, yes, the thought of the CGI Caillou was is pretty bad, but honestly, got to the point where I'm not don't really care. Okay, let's see here. Core Devil asks, "Hey, Cooley, I got a question. Have you heard about the CN Studios and Warner Brothers Animation merging? It's sad for TV animation." Yes, I have heard about that, and I do agree. It is pretty sad. Um, I mean, I I am kind of disappointed about some of the shows, even some of the shows that some of them I was actually really anticipating to watch on like HBO Max and all that stuff that got canceled um, due to due to that merging and all that stuff. Um, of course, I there's of course I don't really watch too much shows on HBO Max that much. I think the only show I've watched so far, the only shows I've been watching on HBO Max is South Park. But there are some other shows and movies I have watched on HBO Max. I mean, most of the time, mostly I got on HBO Max originally to get to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. Um, but then I kept it because there was other shows and stuff that I really do like on HBO Max, and then when they got rid of South Park on Hulu and moved it to HBO Max, I was like, well, I might as well just keep watching stuff on HBO Max. Though I don't really watch it often. Despite, of course, most recently I've been watching the new episodes of Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. Let's see here. Hmm. Let's see here. Yeah. Of course, I do want to discuss my plans for the remainder of the year. I know that I think on New Year's Eve, I'm actually planning on releasing a compilation video for for all the videos released this year on New Year's Eve. That's pretty much the plan. Okay. Do I hate Netflix? I do not hate Netflix. I think I watch Netflix more than anything else, but I do kind of rewatch the same stuff. For example, one of my favorite documentary series on there is uh, 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 Don't F with Cats. Because when I was a kid, my grandfather used to be a police officer. And after he retired, whenever I would be babysat by my grandparents on weekends, I we would watch me and him would watch America's Most Wanted and all that stuff, and and then of course when I was growing up, also my mom used to watch Unsolved Mysteries a lot, so I used to watch that with her. Of course, that was on the Lifetime channel. Of course, I didn't care much for a lot of the shows and stuff on Lifetime, well, except for Unsolved Mysteries and The Golden Girls. Um, but Unsolved Mysteries and other like crime, like real life crime and mystery shows, really. I grew up on those a lot when I was a kid. And everything else. I mean, it might be weird and all that stuff, but honestly, I kind of like those shows because it's always interesting on the on all the weird stuff that happened, all the unsolved crimes and stuff that happened, and everything else. You know, with hopefully, possibly down the road, they can be solved. Though I will say there had been some stuff put on Netflix that I honestly question. I won't get too much into detail on that, but there's just some stuff on Netflix that I do not like. But there is a lot more stuff that I do watch. Like recently, I have started watching the movie Labyrinth on there with a young family member of mine because I because we were trying to find a movie to watch on Netflix, and then I saw that Labyrinth's on there, so I'm like, "Hey, you want to watch that Labyrinth?" And she was like, "Yes." Alrighty, alrighty. Go back and look at Big Tuna's requests, and I'll go ahead and type that in. That way I can save that for later. Grounded West. Um, Entertainment. Entertainment. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Settings. Very. Let's see here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Actually, let me change setting here real quick. That would be under comedy. I think I'll put this one under entertainment. There we go. Alright, there we go. And that way the category is a little bit more fitting. Because this ain't really a comedy video, it's more of a live Q&A, which there we go. Let me see here. I can probably go ahead and do probably make a community post in case there's others that haven't seen. This channel. Alrighty. Alright. So just double checking the settings over here. And oh, it looks like there's just so much. There's just well, a few plans here for the channel. Very few plans here for the channel for the remainder of the year. I mean, there's going to be a couple more videos here and there, but I might end up taking a bit of a break within a couple weeks. There might be one day where I might take one a couple weeks where I might take a bit of a break. Of course, any time for like break announcements, I will announce that on the community tab, on the community tab on the channel. But one thing I'm always really I find pretty cool is that the fact that Happy Animate 2012 has me as one of his favorite channels, which actually that's pretty cool. I mean, despite the fact I'm a smaller channel than him and all that stuff. Everything else, I mean, I do like a lot of his stuff. Let me see here. Also, I don't know if there's anyone watching right now or not, because I was hoping to try to talk about the in case anyone's watching this post stream. I do have a story about how I technically got introduced to grounded videos. Um, when I was so during it mostly happened during the pandemic, um, and all the stuff. I was laid off from work because of the shutdowns, all that stuff, and being stuck at home and all that stuff, not really getting to do much, and I kind of went through a really bad time because of a lot of stuff going on, and I actually found the Caillou Gets Grounded stuff like within when I, right in the early part of the pandemic, and I started enjoying the videos that I watched because I was like, what is this stuff, and why does it exist? And it turned out to be really hilarious. I mean, I couldn't help but laugh at some of the stuff, and then another one of my friends uh, started watching it, and then soon I got on the idea to actually start being a co-animator to make the Caillou Gets Grounded videos as well. I mean, some of the channels that kind of inspired me pretty much are the ones that are my favorites. I know that True Animate is one channel. There's also It's Zach Studios, Disaster Squad, definitely. I couldn't stop watching the Rosie movies, and then of course Pappy Animate with his Get Ungrounded series. I mean, he has some pretty good stuff with his Get Ungrounded series and all that stuff. I mean, I think my favorite is the one with with freaking Cookie Monster keep on saying asking, is it a cookie? I mean, there's some great stuff from Happy Amit, some great stuff from Disaster Squad, and some really good stuff from It's Zach Studios. I really enjoy. And then True Animate, I don't really see him post all that much. I know that I actually posted yesterday, I believe, He released a video called uh, Caillou Destroys the Living Room from what I'm looking at on my phone. uh, I'm kind of glad that he's kind of came back with another grounded video because he's been there's like there's some stuff like this doesn't look like he posts much that here and there, but I can tell he's. I think he only makes them when he has the time or gets inspired by something. Alrighty, so I think I might cut down the time to from 1 hour to 30 minutes because I can tell that there is no one else really watching this stream so anymore. There's not really much left on here. So actually, I might go ahead and end it here. So I'm hoping everyone enjoyed the live stream. And until next time.